Mm, you caught me. Hello there, friends, fans, and followers. It's Monday. You know what that means. Monday at 7 o'clock. Actually, a few minutes after 7. That means it's time for another installment of 7 Minutes in the Morning. Today, we're not just talking about how to get stuff done. We talk about that all the time. Today, I want to talk to you about how to get the right stuff done, how to know the difference. More on that right after this. Don't go away.
This is 7 Minutes in the Morning, where 5 days a week you get tips and hacks dedicated to helping business owners and leaders just like you find and break through the one thing that is preventing your success. And now, here's the host of 7 Minutes in the Morning and your results coach, Tom Rigsby.
Hey there, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Today is the last Monday of 2019. That means it's the last Monday of this decade. How's that for shocking for you? I don't know. Pretty shocking for me. I'll get the picture right there. You know, when you think about things in those terms, oh man. But it's also a Monday. You know what Monday, actually every day means this, but Monday means it's a brand new week. It's a new opportunity to do great things and create the results for your business and your life that you've been looking for. You know, in the intro there, I had that intro for a little while. It talks about being your results coach. Why is that? Because out of all the things that we do, out of everything we do, results are what matters. Results are what matters. Hey, we'll get more into that in just a minute. When you get here, do what Joe's done already. Leave a comment, say hi, hello, good morning, how you doing? Good morning, Tom Rigsby. Good morning, America. Whatever sounds good to you, just leave that comment in there, and I'll be happy. I'll do my best to reply to all of them. If you've got a question or a comment or something you'd like me to tackle, be sure and include that as well. And by the time that we're done, two other quick asks for you. One, if you get any value out of our time together today, be sure and leave us stars, hearts, thumbs up, likes, whatever's appropriate in the venue where you are watching or listening. And be thinking right now, somebody who needs to hear this message. I'll tell you what to do with that when we get to the end. All right, so the difference between getting things done and getting the right things done, shocker, is knowing what the right things are. How do you know what the right things are? I can't tell you. I can work with you and help you figure out what they are, but I can't tell you what the right things for you are, the same way you can't tell me what the right things for me are. But we do let other people try to do that to us all the time. Parents, spouses, co-workers, business partners, bosses, subordinates, customers. I don't know if I said customers or not. We let other people try and tell us what the right thing to do is all the time. And then we get frustrated or disappointed with ourselves when we're not able to commit to that. Has that ever happened to you? Won't you? If that's happened to you, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know. Tell me about a time where someone else, I call this projecting an expectation, but tell me about a time where someone else projected an expectation on you that when you didn't meet it, you felt bad. I bet you know of one. We all have those times, right? So how do you know, if that's what you don't do, how do you know what to do? Well, first you have to understand the result that you're trying to create. And it's simple. I've created an acronym. We'll probably work through this acronym this week. I think that's going to be our goal, is to work through the simple acronym this week. And it begins with S for simple, S, simple. And that's just be specific. What is the result that you're trying to create? Now, it's critical. It's critical that you begin with the result that you want to create. Why? Because I can't make good decisions about what to work on today if I don't know the result that I'm trying to create. Have you ever worked on something all day long? Email maybe is a great example. You ever worked on something all day long, you get to the end of the day and look around like, man, what do I have to show for what I did? Happens all the time. If what you do today If you get, I just want you to think about this. Look at your to-do list. Look at what you're planning on doing today. If you get to the end of the day and look back on this day and you can't say, that helped move me closer to my goal, you need to reconsider what you're planning on doing today. I mean, seriously, it should be that simple, right? It's simple. I didn't say easy. It's simple. It should be that simple. At the end of the day, you should look back and say, yep, 1% closer, one step closer, one piece closer to the result that I'm looking for. Yeah, Joe's got a good point here. Asking the right questions can help you determine what's significant and what is an impulsive distraction, the bright, shiny thing. Now, this is the first part. Well, and that's a good point also, Joe. We always create results. Everything we do creates a result. And this is why it is so incredibly important to know the outcome that you're trying to create, to be specific. Because if you're not, then you can't judge whether this result moves you closer or not. The result of working on email all day might be an empty inbox, but does that get you closer to your ultimate goal? If it doesn't, then you created a result that doesn't do anything. Oh, that's kind of a beating. That's a lot for Monday, Tom. I know, I get it. But I look, if you're going to spend, you are about to spend the only resource that you can't get a do-over on, that you can't go get a refill somewhere. There's no shot, there's no magic machine that you can get into yet that shoots you back in time so that you can do a do-over. So what you've got today is all you've got for today. And I want you to spend it the best way possible. That's the way that's going to get you toward the result that the outcome that you're looking for. So number one, know the result, know the outcome that you were trying to create. Number two, say no, N-O, to the things that don't get you there. Oh, but Tom, you don't understand. That's so hard. I know it's hard. I said it was simple, not easy. Right? I mean, and I've told this story before. I'm going to tell this one, then wrap up for today. I used to have, when the last big company that I worked for, I had an automatic rule set up in Outlook to accept every meeting request. If you send me a meeting request, boom, I'd accept it. And I'd wind up with a whole calendar day full of somebody else's priorities. I wasn't getting anything done that I needed to get done, but I knew what was going on because I was in every meeting. Well, what did that accomplish? Right? I'd spend the work day working for everybody else and then spend the nights and weekends trying to get caught up on my stuff. So I started saying no. You know what happened? Nothing. Not completely nothing. Every once in a while I'd get a call like, hey, we noticed you said no to this meeting. We really need you to be there. Is there another time that'll work? Is there something else? Is there a reason why you're not coming? No, I can move some stuff around and be there. But if they didn't call, if they didn't email, if they didn't say, hey, why'd you say no? Hey, we really need you to be there, then guess what? They didn't really need me to be there. Now, you might fall victim to FOMO by doing that. Anybody know what FOMO is? If you know what FOMO is, put it in the comments. You might fall victim to FOMO, but it's okay. Because let's go back to what I said to open the show. It's all about creating results. Don't worry about FOMO. Worry about creating results. And positive results. Everything you do is going to create a result. Worry about creating positive results that move you, move the company, move the team toward the outcome. Yeah, Joe's got it. Fear of missing out. Worry about creating results that move you toward the outcome. If that meeting doesn't move you toward the outcome, let them waste their time. You worry about what you need to worry about. All right. Wow, have I gone way over today. You got me on a roll. I don't know what to say about that. Analytical metrics can determine effective strategy and momentum in a desired direction. Yeah, and that's actually number two in the simple model is being able to identify the KPIs. Know what done means. Know what winning means. Had a great conversation. I'll go ahead and tease tomorrow's topic. And sitting in a meeting with the president of a $400 million company, and he said, "Are we okay, guys? All that's great. Are we winning or not?" And at the end of an all-day session, everybody giving updates on what was going on, nobody could answer that question. And I thought, holy crap, what an amazing question. Are we winning or not? And nobody knew the answer because nobody had defined KPIs that said this is a step in the right direction. But before we can get there, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Before we can get there, we need to know what direction it is that we're going, what the outcome is, and then we can start defining how we'll know when we get there. That person that I told you to think of that needs to hear about this today, go ahead and click on the share button. It's only one person in your network. It's not going to be that big a deal. Click on the share, send them a link to this, whether you're watching it on Facebook or YouTube or listening to it in your favorite podcast catcher. Share it and send this link over to them so they can get the benefit of watching and listening as well. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll talk about metrics tomorrow. I know, but you don't want to miss out on any of the simple model because it's simple. Not easy, but simple. You guys have a great Monday. I'll talk to you tomorrow.